Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm just going to be showing you some of my recent favorites. Just got a new lens, a new backdrop, so we are in business. I'm still slowly buying things and working on my setup, but let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to jump right in and start. Let's just call this quarantine favorites because I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been doing makeup at home. I've been doing my makeup actually a little bit differently lately, so if you're new here, please subscribe. I do lots of cool videos on this channel, so don't miss out. Subscribe down below and let's jump into the video. So these are going to be my favorites from like the last couple of months. First up, I have two foundations. So it's these two right here. The first one is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. This is like a cult favorite. Everybody loves this foundation and I finally just got it in the right shade. I didn't have it in the right shade for the longest time, so I never used it because it was just way too light, the shade that I had. So I finally picked up the right shade and I am obsessed with it. It's what I'm wearing right now and it's just such a pretty foundation. It's full coverage. It lasts all day. It doesn't crease. It doesn't get all crazy on me, so it's really, really good. And I highly recommend this guy. This one is actually newer to me. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. And I was iffy about trying this because I'm not typically a light coverage person. And this is like a light to medium coverage, but I've been really liking this kind of dewy skin look. So I gave this one a try and I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty on the skin. It wears really well. It's just beautiful. Next up, I have concealer. There are two concealers that I have been obsessed with. It's this guy right here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. It's so full coverage. It's definitely a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, which is one of my favorite concealers of all time. So really, really good one. I've been using that a lot. Also have that on today. And then I have this guy right here. This is the Hailey's Beauty Revive Concealer. Also a really amazing one. This one is for my lighter coverage days. It's very brightening. I'm obsessed with the flat bendy wand on this concealer. It glides on so smooth. It's not a super heavy concealer, so I really like that, and it's great for those days when I don't really want to wear a lot of makeup but I want to cover. All right, next up I am going to show you some blushes I've been obsessed with. I have two of these as well. This one is a new favorite. Well, they're both new favorites. I've been super into cream blushes lately. Honest Beauty blushes are amazing. I actually got this recommendation from Tati. Tati has been talking about these Honest Beauty blushes forever. They're so pretty. I have the shade Coral Peach, but I definitely want to pick up more shades because they're so beautiful. They're pigmented, they go on easy, they blend out super easy. And on that same note, I have the Maybelline Cheek Heat. Mine is in the shade Nude Burn. It's really, really pretty. This one's more like a gel formula, so it goes on more like a gel and it's just beautiful. They're super sheer, but you can build them up and they're just perfect. My two new brow product faves. I've used these every single day and I'm obsessed with both of them. So the first one is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. This is a really cool product because on one side it has this really tiny tip on it so you can draw hairs, and then on the other side it has just a regular brow pencil. So I think it's a really cool, innovative product. It makes doing your brows really easy. If you're someone like me who doesn't have a lot of brow hair, it's super easy to kind of get those brow-like strokes. So I've been really loving this. I've used it every single day since I bought it. And then I also have been loving the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is actually, weirdly enough, a brow product that I've never tried before. And people have talked about this for years. I have used other Benefit brow products. I've used the Precisely My Brow Pencil. I've used the Ka-Brow. I've used like pretty much almost all of the other brow products, but I've never used Gimme Brow. So I picked one of these up when it was on sale at Elta during 21 Days of Beauty, and I love it. It's probably one of my favorite brow gels I've ever used, if not my favorite. So it's really cool. I have the shade 3 and it's the perfect color for my brows. I really love it. Okay, let's talk about some bronzers. So two that I've been really loving. This one is kind of newer to me as well. This is the Revlon Skin Lights bronzer. It has like kind of a sheen to it, and online it looks like a highlighter, but I saw it in the drugstore and I picked it up. I got it at my local Walgreens. I have the shade 115 Sunkissed Beam, and I actually picked this up because I heard a couple of other people talking about it and that they really liked it. And I also have been using the Juvias Place Stick Foundation underneath. I have the shade Marrakesh and it's just the perfect like warm neutral color. I really have been liking like cream bronzing with this, so I kind of will go in with that first and then I'll go over top and set it with the Revlon Skin Lights, and it's just such a pretty combo. That's what I have on right now and I just have been loving that combo. It gives me like that still kind of dewy look. It looks super natural on my skin. It's really, really pretty. I promise it will not disappoint you. But that's just kind of like a cool little combo that I have found recently. Okay, this I feel like I have to talk about because this is probably my favorite highlighter of all time, and it's all I've used literally since it launched. So this is the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Flash palette. She also has the Flare if you have a darker skin tone, and it's the same formula, and they're really, really beautiful. But I have the Flash because I have a lighter skin tone, and they're just these gorgeous colors. Let me swatch them for you. There's like a white gold, a champagne gold, a yellow gold, and then like a rose gold in here. They're just so pretty. These right here are the 4 shades. Just so pretty. So that I've used literally on my cheeks every single day. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's the only highlighter that I've been religiously using every single day, which is saying something because I used to use Jeffree Star Peach Goddess every single day of my life, and I have switched. And I can't believe that I've switched because I never thought. And on the same token, let me mention this too because I use this a lot as well. This is the Jaclyn Mood Light Powder. I use the shade Do Me, and this is the perfect kind of thing to just get some in the cap. And I like to take her brush with Morphe, the JH06, and I dip it in. I'll show you because I don't have any on right now. I dip it in and I just kind of smile a little bit, and I dust it on the apples of my cheeks, and it just gives you the prettiest, like, I call it a happy glow because it just makes you look happy. Like, it just gives you that like radiant, happy glow from within. It's such a beautiful powder. I will dust it on my whole face sometimes. It's just gorgeous. And everybody that I've gotten to try it is obsessed with it too. So definitely if you are in the market for a new like kind of glowy powder, check that one out because it's the best one that I've found. I've tried other ones. I've tried the Laura Mercier. I've tried a couple other brands in glowy powders. I really love the Laura Mercier Candlelight powder actually too. That one's a pressed powder, but this one, it's just, there's something different about this one, and it's so freaking good. Eyeshadow palette. This one actually took me by surprise. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know. I know the formula is gonna be good, but I don't know about the colors. But I'm obsessed with this. It's the Morphe 24A Artist Pass palette. It's so pretty. This is their collaboration with Saweetie. You get these really vibrant colors in here, but you get the most gorgeous glitters with it too. The colors are super pigmented, but the glitters in here is what really sells it for me. I don't have pressed glitters like this, and I think if you are in the market for pressed glitters, you would really like this palette because it has some of the best pressed glitters that I've ever used. I'm not typically a pressed glitter person, but this palette changed that for me. I really, really love it. A mascara that I've been obsessed with. This is from Nabla, and this is their Major Pleasure mascara right here. It's so good. This is my favorite mascara right now. I've been using this non-stop. It has a very similar wand to like the Better Than Sex from Too Faced, but this just gives you perfect volume, perfect length, and it doesn't flake like the Too Faced one does. The Too Faced one I stopped using because it flakes horribly on me, even though I love how it makes my lashes look. This one has a really similar brush and it doesn't flake, and it's not difficult to get off at the end of the day either, which drives me nuts. Some of my favorite mascaras, like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, I won't use it because it's so freaking hard to get off. This one, this is a slam dunk mascara for me. This is gonna be a very hard one for another mascara to swoop in and beat because I love this so much. This right here, another one from Hailey's Beauty. This is their beauty sponge. Does it have a name? This is the Remix Complexion Sponge. This is a really great sponge. Mine is dirty because I just use it just to do my makeup just now, but it's such a squishy sponge. It actually reminds me a lot of the original Beauty Blender, and it's so, so good. It gets really big and bouncy and squishy. And even when it's dry, it's really soft and squishy, but it's a perfect sponge. It gets right up in the corner of your eye with a little point. This, you bounce your foundation all over with the butt. We all know how to use a beauty blender at this point, but it's such a great sponge and I really, really enjoy it. So that's been on the top of my list for sponges. That and my my EcoTools Sponge, also dirty because I just used it. I love this one because it has the flat edge and it's really easy to like bake with it if you're into that. Some days I bake, some days I don't. I don't know. Tomato. This is kind of a throwback one for me. This is the Milani Luminoso blush. I recently picked this up again. It's a really pretty luminous blush. It's very pigmented. Milani blushes in general, I really like the ones that are like shaped like a rose too. They're all really, really pretty blushes, and I don't know, I've just been super into blush lately. I don't know what it is, I don't know what's come over me, but I've been so into blush, just kind of like putting it all over my cheeks, up into here, over my nose. Like I just want blush everywhere recently. So this one has been really pretty because I've been liking more glowy, dewy skin and more natural skin. So I've been using this one a lot, and it's like one of my favorite blushes right now. One last thing that I will mention, I think I have mentioned this on my channel before. I know I've used it in the past. This is the Elta MD UV Broad Spectrum SPF 40. It's so good. This is my favorite sunscreen that I've ever used. I actually think I used to have the SPF 46 UV Clear. That one's really good too. I don't know, I really can't tell the difference between them. But it has hyaluronic acid in it. It blends into your skin really well. It does not smell like sunscreen. It wears really nicely under makeup, and it gives you that SPF protection that you need every day. If you're going outside, if you are going into the world, you need to wear SPF. It's super good for your skin, very important. Kind of a moisturizer too, so you get a 2-in-1. I literally just slapped this on right before I put my makeup on, kind of let it sit for a couple minutes while I'm doing my brows sometimes, and I'm good to go for the day. And this is just the best SPF that I have found. So I've been really loving this one. And that is it for my current favorites. I have lots of new makeup coming. There's lots of new launches that are coming now that this quarantine is slowly but surely coming to an end, hopefully soon. There's makeup finally launching again. People are finally shipping things, and you know, there's lots of good things that are about to hit this channel because I've ordered quite a few things. Let me know in the comments what your current favorite products are. If there's anything you think that I should try, let me know in the comments what you've been loving too. I would love to hear about it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more favorites, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!